Welcome to the YouTube channel for Sure Financials and Tax Services LLC. In this presentation, you will learn about the different IRS payment options. Disclaimer. Accuracy-related penalties. Any tax advice in this communication is not intended or written by us to be used, and cannot be used, for the purpose of 1. Avoiding penalties that may be imposed by any governmental taxing authority or agency, or 2. Promoting, marketing or recommending to another party any matters addressed herein. The opinions and analyses expressed herein are subject to change at any time, as are statements of financial market trends, which are based on current market conditions. Any suggestions contained herein are general, and do not take into account an individual's or entity's specific circumstances or applicable governing law, which may vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction and be subject to change. Any third-party information contained herein is from sources believed to be reliable, but which we have not independently verified. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Investments in securities may lose value, and fees, charges, and taxation can have an adverse effect on investment returns. This material is not intended as an offer or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any financial instrument. No warranty or representation, express or implied, is made by Sure Financial and Tax Services LLC, nor Sure Financial and Tax Services LLC accept any liability with respect to the information and data set forth herein. Distribution hereof does not constitute legal, tax, accounting, investment or other professional advice. Recipients should consult their professional advisors prior to acting on the information set forth herein. For your individual case, schedule a consultation by visiting https://surefintaxsvs.com/contact. How to make IRS payments. Are you prepared to file your federal income tax return, or have you already done so? If you owe taxes, remember to pay by tax day. And you are not required to file and pay simultaneously. The IRS provides the following payment options for taxpayers' convenience. Pay by cash. Pay by check or money order. Direct pay. Pay by wire. Pay by electronic funds withdrawal. Pay by debit or with credit card. Use the Electronic Federal Tax Payment System, EFTPS. Pay by cash. Historically, you could not pay your federal income tax obligation with cash. Currently, however, the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, allows you to pay your taxes via PayNarm. You must visit the official payments page and follow the steps to make a payment. The IRS will then provide you a code that you can take to a participating merchant, where the cashier will scan the code in order for you to pay. Typically, the entire procedure takes between 5 and 7 working days. It costs $3.99 to utilize the PayNarm system, and the maximum payment amount is $1,000. Official payment page, https://www.officialpayments.com/fed/index.jsp. Pay by check or money order. Even if you e-file, you can still pay using a check or money order. Make your check or money order for the whole amount payable to United States Treasury. Write XXXX, tax year, Form 1040 and your Social Security number on the memo line. If you are filing a joint return, write the SSN shown first on your tax return on the memo line. Ensure that your name, address, and daytime phone number are printed on the check. This information may already be present. Include payment with Form 1040V, payment voucher, downloads as a PDF, and mail payment along with Form 1040V to the state-specific address. You can pay by check or money order even if you e-file. To pay what you owe, make your check or money order payable to United States Treasury for the full amount due. Write XXXX, tax year, Form 1040 on the memo line together with your Social Security number. If you are filing a joint return, write the SSN shown first on your tax return on the memo line. Make sure that your name, address, daytime phone number are on the check. That info may already be printed on your check. Pay by check or money order. Include payment together with Form 1040V, payment voucher, downloads as a PDF, and mail the payment along with your Form 1040V to the address that corresponds to the state where you live. Pay by check or money order. Do not write a check if you lack the money to cover it. There is a penalty for writing a bad check to the IRS, $25 or 2% of the check, whichever is more, and no one will be duped. It is not valuable. Remember that the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, no longer accepts checks in excess of $100 million. Direct pay. Taxes can be paid straight from a checking or savings account. To make a payment, visit the Direct Pay webpage. You will select 1. The tax form, 2. The reason for payment, and 3. The tax year. Direct pay. You must verify your identification by submitting your filing status from your most recent tax return as well as your name, SSN, date of birth, and address. Enter the payment amount, due date, and bank account details. Once you reach the final page, you are finished. After payments are completed, the IRS does not retain your bank account information, and there is no fee to use the system. You can schedule a payment or make a payment on the same day. However, IRS Direct Pay will only accept 2 payments within 24 hours. Note that each payment must be less than $10 million if you owe a lot. Check out how to guide for reference. https://fintaxsvs.com/resources/irs-payment. Pay by wire. Consider a wire transfer from your bank or financial institution on the same day. Contact your bank or financial institution for details, including fees and deadlines, not the IRS. To make a payment, download the same-day payment worksheet and fill it out prior to making the wire transfer. Pay by electronic funds withdrawal. Electronic funds withdrawal, EFTPS, is a method for making direct debit payments from a bank account. The Internal Revenue Service does not charge a fee to use EFTPS, but your financial institution may. Check first to avoid a last-minute panic. You must have access to your bank's routing and account numbers. Pay by debit or credit card. You can clear your bill with a debit or credit card. Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express are accepted by the majority of the IRS-approved payment processors. In general, there is no restriction on the amount that can be paid. However, you are limited to 2 credit card payments per year for the same individual tax obligation. Payments with balances exceeding $100,000 may necessitate collaboration with your credit card or debit card issuer. The fees charged by third-party credit and debit card providers may vary by provider, card type, and payment amount. Debit card costs range from $2 to $3.95, whilst credit card fees range from 1.87% to 1.99%, minimum fees apply. The convenience fee paid to your provider will be labeled Tax Payment Convenience Fee or a similar phrase, while the tax payment will be labeled United States Treasury Tax Payment. Integrated IRS e-file and e-pay service providers are subject to separate regulations and fees. Electronic Federal Tax Payment System, EFTPS. To make a payment via telephone using EFTPS, dial 1-800-555-3453. Call 1-800-733-4829 if you are deaf, hard of hearing, or have a speech disability and have access to TTY/TDD equipment. To make an online payment with EFTPS, log in, https://www.eftps.gov/eftps/login/login initial, and follow the instructions. You may arrange your payment by 8 p.m. EDT at least 1 calendar day prior to the due date. It is important to remember that your tax payment is still due even if the website is unavailable, so be prepared. Enrollment is required to utilize EFTPS. After the IRS verifies your information, you will get a personal identification number, PIN, via mail within 5 to 7 business days. Between the Internal Revenue Service and the United States Postal Service, you will need patience. Also, as fraudsters intensify their attempts to steal your personal and financial information, remember that EFTPS will never approach you by email. If you receive an email purporting to be from the EFTPS tax payment service or from an unknown sender claiming to have information about EFTPS payments, please forward the email to phishing@irs.gov or contact the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration at 1-800-366-4484. Additional tips. Plan ahead. If you pay by mail, your money is typically considered paid as of the postmark date. For all other payment methods, your money is deemed received when it is accepted, not when it is initiated. Ensure that electronic payments are scheduled in advance to avoid late fees and penalties. And keep in mind that accidents might occur, so allow yourself some extra time. These options are applicable if you are filing a tax return or requesting an extension. Remember that an extension only extends the filing deadline, not the payment deadline. If you owe tax, you must include a payment with your extension request. Paying late? Pay anyhow. It is preferable to pay late over not at all. If you will be late, do not let it deter you. Be wise. Know of how you choose to pay. You should never mail cash. Be mindful of your clicks. If you are uncertain about the legitimacy of your payment method, you can always return to the IRS website. Use only IRS-approved techniques and search for safe sites, typically characterized by HTTPS. Remember that iTunes and other gift cards cannot be used to pay taxes. More here. Employ the correct currency. You must pay in US dollars even if you're paying taxes on international income. You are not required to send payment if the amount you owe is less than $1. We offer following services: USA personal taxation, tax planning, small business taxation and accounting, small business formation, payroll accounting, retirement planning, foreign financial reporting. For consultation, schedule an appointment. https://surefintaxsvs.com/contact. Follow us YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. At Sure Financial and Tax Services LLC, our team of skilled professionals, consisting of licensed and experienced tax consultants, truly believe that each business should receive individualized attention. It is our passion to help your business grow and flourish because we understand that the relationship between an accountant and their client is truly symbiotic.